get this nice and set. So we are recording. So I am recording my voice through a separate voice recorder. I hope it sticks. I have a little bit of electrical tape on the mic. My clip has given way, so I'm kind of seeing if that's gonna just need to get enough slack on the mic there, so there's plenty of, there's no pulling or anything. All right, so cool, I'm all set up. Really hope this is gonna work out. All right, we are recording on the 360 cam, which is new for me as well. This is something I got months ago, but I've really hardly put it to any use. And so yeah, today I'm gonna be taking you guys on pretty much my commute to work from the house I live in, which is where we just left. And I hope the wind noise is all right. I can kind of hear it. I just don't know how it's gonna sound in the mic. But anyway, I'm gonna be taking you guys from my house to where I work on the Las Vegas Strip. And it's about a 20-minute ride. Really, I've gotten there almost, it's probably between 15 to 18 minutes if I catch all the lights. And let's see here. Yeah, it's really a lot faster for me to ride the wheel than to take my car and go through the traffic on the strip, go through parking, which is about a 10-minute walk away from where I work anyway. All right, finally, so we're about ready to go here. All right, we're good. All right, guys, so what I was saying is usually it's about a 20-minute ride on my EUC. It's about 30 minutes on average with me taking my car and having to park and deal with traffic. And then with certain events like CES that we had last week in Las Vegas, it can easily be a 45-minute to an hour car ride just sitting in traffic and trying to get to the place where I park. So in moments like those, I'll just take my wheel, which I've been doing more of. But it is wintertime, so there are certain days where it's just like really cold. And it's just, not that I mind riding in the cold, but it just forces me to use more gear, more jackets, more layers that I'll eventually have to take off when I get to work and then put back on when I'm leaving work, which again isn't the biggest hassle, but there are some days where I'm just like, I don't even want to deal with it. Like the time it saves me to ride my wheel, I usually have to make up for it by putting on extra gear and getting a little bit, few more layers on. So it almost kind of equals out in that regard. So, but yeah, today I'm just going to show you kind of like the normal route I take. So these are kind of like some basic back streets that I take. Just calling me a backstreet boy. What's up? No. Anyway, I think the strap is loose on my helmet. Oh shit, it is. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of take the back streets. It's just nicer to ride on the street, and I don't have to deal with traffic as much. As you can see, there's like a car or two that will drive past me, and it's really not too bad. And then I can just kind of focus on more of enjoying the ride rather than having to deal with traffic. Yeah, even though like you're on the street, it's just like, especially here in Las Vegas, where there's just so much drinking, and it has the availability of drugs of a major city. So it's like just imagining people being like on whatever behind the wheel of a car is just not fun to think about. You never want to make assumptions, that's for sure. You never want to make assumptions that people can see you and that you're safe. Alright, so what I'm about to do is kind of dangerous. We got a bus coming up. So this is totally like, you know, jaywalking, but it just beats not having to go all the way down to the light and then use a crosswalk if I can just do it right then and there. Trying to cross that during rush hour is like near impossible though. It's like a game of Frogger on like hard setting. So anyway, yeah, beautiful part of the day. It's been a beautiful day out. Air quality is kind of shit as I look off in the horizon, kind of see into the strip. It looks like shit, but otherwise, I mean, it's not too cloudy out. It's a clear day. The sun's gonna be setting probably in about an hour. Temperature's not too bad either. It's about 50 degrees. Really don't know the best way to hold this this camera. I've seen you other guys out there like Marty and Chooch and you know using this thing, and you know I just haven't used it that much. So we'll see kind of like how it looks. I mean, it's a 360 panorama. I don't think it's really gonna matter too much and how one holds it. So yeah, I got a fresh battery, I got a fresh card in there. Oh shit. Go around this truck here. And what's today? Today is Tuesday. It's a decent time to ride, not too much traffic out. I love the looks I get from people. It's like, what the fuck? Electric unicycles definitely haven't gotten the normality, I guess, of electric skateboard, electric scooter. But that's the best part about it. I mean, people look at you like, what the fuck are you riding? It's the future, bro. It's the future. Alright. How are we doing on speed? Max speed, I've hit about 27. On your left? On your left? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's always best to try to voice, you know, when you come up to people. Sometimes people are just so oblivious, they have no idea what's going on. Go around. So right now we're on Tropicana, for anybody who knows Las Vegas. Tropicana, I just left, wait, it's like the Orleans right over there, that casino behind me. And we're gonna go east on Tropicana towards Las Vegas Boulevard, and then I'm gonna hit Dean Martin and take that north. Again, if you don't live in Las Vegas, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but you know, it's whatever. We're good, we're good. All right, cool. This is dope. I'm enjoying this. This is cool. I always think about like recording this route and like showing you guys while I'm doing it, but you know, at the same time, it kind of takes a day, or it just takes the time to do it. And though I could do it on my way to work, it's just a lot better if I don't have to work. So like today, I don't have to. Oh shit! Like today, I don't have to work. So I'm just taking the time out to ride, show you guys the route. Probably ride around a little bit afterwards. Oh. All right. We're sitting about the 9-minute mark. Now the timer will stop. The timer only goes here on a, what is this app again? Totally forgot what this app is called. But the timer only goes while you're riding, which is nice. So if you're sitting at a stoplight and you're waiting, it'll stop basically. Keep an eye out. So it gives me a pretty accurate, somewhat accurate description of how long it's taking me to ride to work. So, and then usually I add on like a minute or two if I did have to wait, just kind of have an idea of like what the more accurate timing it would be for me to get to work. Yeah, you always want to watch your left when you're crossing these areas. You kind of want to make sure people can see you. Using your eyes, using your ears, super important for staying alive, obviously. Which kind of brings up to using your headphones when riding. Like, that's something I usually do, and I think that's illegal. You're not supposed to do that, but at the same time, it just makes the ride so much better, because you should be able to hear like your surroundings and like what you're listening to, if there's an emergency vehicle or whatnot. Oh, good timing. All right. Turn on my brake light. If you guys can see that, just turn that on. And I think we are good here. Oh, shit. So I crossed. This is Dean Martin here. Dean Martin Tropicana. And so this is kind of like without me having to cross the strip right like immediately. There's it's kind of like taking the back way. It's a beautiful time of day. I hope you guys are enjoying it with me. Yeah, I used the 360 camera a little bit on my birthday when we went to the High Roller and we did this open bar package. And it's basically, the High Roller is like the big observation wheel, or a Ferris wheel basically, that they put in Las Vegas so many years ago. And finally went on it my last birthday, in December, and it was pretty cool. The pods, the little things that you're in, a lot bigger when you're in them than as like you see them from a distance or the ground. And they had a full bar in there and a couple bartenders, and it was like I think 5 of us that were like having drinks and having a good time and everything. And yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. And then I took this thing on the bowl at my work and was riding that there. And that footage kind of looks like okay. It's just with cameras like this, the sensor's a little bit smaller. And so the footage comes out a little bit grainier because the camera has to pop up the ISO, and with sensors this small for these types of cameras, it just really doesn't look that great, even in 5.7K quality. So either way, I'll probably provide some B-roll so you guys can check it out. But yeah, besides that, you can see the strip on my right, Las Vegas Blvd, and as we're pretty much moving alongside of it on the west side. We are hitting almost the 13-minute mark. Just want to make sure you check all your sides, make sure you're good. People usually see EUCs. That's not usually the problem, because you're like on a one-wheeled contraption and people are like, what the fuck? But you're also moving pretty fast, and so sometimes people they don't see you if you're going fast enough. So it just helps to kind of slow down, take it easy, make sure the person sees you. I mean, if you've ever ridden motorcycles, you kind of know that feeling of like when cars can't see you, or when people just aren't looking. I've ridden motorcycles for a couple of years, and I kind of, you know, you just take that time to slow down and be aware of that person's potential unawareness, because it can save your life. You just always want to act like you're invisible, like people can't see you, like, yeah, until you know for a fact they can see you. So I don't think that's for me, but I'm gonna wave anyway. Haha. All right. Oh. Try to always acknowledge people who, you know, get out of the way and or I'm coming towards or I go by. Just I don't want to come off like a asshole. Two. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Two. Yeah. Scooting. Two. We good? All right, we're good. Oh, nope, not yet. They got to turn. How are we doing on time here? 14 minutes. Okay, for sure. All right. Hope the mic is still there. Trying to stick my tongue out to touch it, but yeah, it's still there. Okay. I can't reach it with my tongue. It's probably a good thing. Okay, I'm going. Hoi. So, yeah, anyway, I love EUCs, man. Like, how can you not? Like, they're just the best. Oh, yeah, and it's my 1-year anniversary. I totally forgot about that. I've had an EUC for a year now. So, I posted a video of me unboxing my InMotion V8 on my YouTube channel pretty much a year ago. And, yeah, so damn, I've had it for a year now. I've been riding for a year. And then this is my second wheel, the Tesla V2, which I gotta say I'm a huge fan of. And after riding, you know, a handful of wheels, definitely love the Tesla because it's got the speed of a larger wheel without the weight. So all the larger wheels, they come in at about 50 pounds. And the Tesla V2 is at 40 pounds. But it still goes up to 30 miles per hour. Which means acceleration, the torque, it's better than most wheels out there, just because it doesn't have to pull that weight. And it's just so nice. It's so awesome. And it's not as small as like with the other wheels, the M10 or the MCM5, which are, I'd say, probably within the similar type of concept of higher torque wheels, but they're smaller than the Tesla, so they're a little bit more squirrely. But I think the Tesla is just a beautiful combination of everything, to where it's not a huge wheel, but it still has the speed, and then it has the acceleration and the power, and it's just really nice. One thing I'm not a fan of is the on your left, pardon me. One thing I'm not a fan of is the pedal clearance, because this wheel has such torque and acceleration that I want to be able to take turns sharper and more, let's see. Oops. No. All right, there we go. I want to be able to take turns sharper and a little bit, carving more into it, taking them in a little bit more into a lean, and you just can't do that with the Tesla here. So I'm thinking about possible modification. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all that work. I might just save up for the new M Super X that's coming out, and hoping that pedal clearance is gonna be even better. So anyway, I'm gonna save my footage here. All right, and we are off. All right, so we're almost there. So we're coming up on the back side, or on the west side of Las Vegas Strip. It's kind of like the back end where employees come. All right, so now we're coming through pretty much where people park to stay at Caesars. Just one of the hotels here on the Strip. And then it's pretty much just like the back end, the back side. And then I just ride through here. Come on. Just want to make sure they're right, because this is going to close down to one lane. So this is where I just get to the right side. There's a nice big old pothole right up here too. Just want to be careful with traffic behind me so I can go around this thing. Everyone's usually pretty cool about, just giving way, yielding. This is a tough part too with my tinted visor. I usually change them out if I'm riding at night. But with my tinted visor, it's like certain parts, like, ooh, it's tough to see, and just little things, It's just like, oh, another pothole right there. Just little things, like, it's just the smallest little divot in the road can really just mess your day up. Speed bumps. Oh. And we have the taxi line here, which I'm gonna go around. And then we're here pretty much at Caesars. We are losing light fast. So yeah, I don't want to go too bright. I want to get some like sunlight, some sunset light in that golden hour. Should be good. And usually I can just take this, follow in here, and then we're on the Las Vegas Strip. And then pretty much I work right in that alleyway, straight ahead. I don't want to go yet, but yeah. Alright, now it's fine. Now we're good. Now we're going to do some crowd control. Oh. Now I'd say it's probably definitely frowned upon to be on the sidewalk and among people who are walking, but it's also kind of fun. Oh shit, police. We'll see how this goes. Do. Yeah, well, sometimes you're just too quick for them to say anything, and they were distracted. So, anyway, I don't want to break the law. I don't want to be. Pardon me. Thank you. Oh, pardon me. Maybe worst comes to worst, I'll just, pedal along, walk it. Do. Oh, pardon me. I know. Who? Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Sometimes I fuck. Hoo. It's such a fucking blast. Oh. How are we doing on battery? Oh shit. Yeah, there's a pedal skidding. Hooey. Hey. Damn, I gotta do this more often. This is awesome. Totally frowned upon. Totally frowned upon. Kind of what makes it so much fun. Hey. Hey. Alright, we're coming up on Spring Mountain. Hey. Oh, pardon me. Thank you. Oh, we gotta take an escalator if we want to cross. Shit. Huh. Huh. Shit. Fellow videographer, how's it going, man? Is that 4K or 6K? 4K. Nice. Cool. Yeah. One of those things too. Those are fucking sweet. Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah. You have one of these things?
Nah, not one of those.
Yeah. No, they're awesome.
I got an electric skateboard.
Oh yeah, you know.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. No, we all ride together here. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool, man. All right. Well, yeah. Take it easy. Yeah. That was my commute to work and some footage of me just riding on the strip. I will catch you guys next time. Peace. Ride safe.